and my hair's sticking up. Hey, hey. Let's read some zodiacs, yeah? Because it's been a little bit. It's been a little bit. So, just like always, I start with Capricorn, go around the horn. So my sweet Sagittarius friends, y'all will be last but not least. In talking about a Bodhi U.S. tour this year, I already have several things planned out. I'd be happy to add a lot more, so we'll flesh that out. If you guys are not members of my site, please make sure that you go and join. All you got to do is join the mailing list. I don't send a bunch of shit because, frankly, I forget most of the time. But next week, probably Monday or Tuesday, probably Monday before I leave Dallas, I will be sending out a list of where I'll be this year, where you guys can come and see me, hang out. I'm also planning some in-person events, not at conventions, in-person mediumship events and so on. I would love to see you guys. Yeah. So, are we ready for some zodiacs? Yes? Well, let me tell you guys this. First of all, astrologically this week, it's smooth sailing. Today is the first day of Gemini season. Hey, all my favorite little Geminis, how are you? The only thing astrologically going on this week is the 27th, which is the last quarter moon. It's the last quarter moon in Virgo. It's for letting go and for, clearing the slate. But being that it's in Virgo, it's probably going to be a high anxiety day. Just letting you guys know. Just giving you the heads up. High anxiety day on Saturday. But it's also a perfectionist day. So I'm going to tell you guys, I'm going to give you a little cheat on how to fix that anxiety on Saturday. Okay? When Saturday pops up and your anxiety is through the roof and nothing seems like it's going right because it's going to be a perfectionist day, okay? Plan to do something Saturday you already know you're good at, even if that means sitting on the fucking couch. I'm serious, okay? If you're good at baseball, go play baseball. If you're good at laying in the pool, go lay in the pool. If you're good at crocheting, crochet. Do you see what I'm saying? Something that you know you're good at on Saturday. There you go. There's your cheat. My spiritual advisor said. All right, Caps. Are we ready? Woo! All right, Caps. Y'all start off with the Queen of the Shadows, which is wrath and instability and suspicion. Then you guys have overflow, overwhelm, and plenty. Then you guys have the tidy house, clarity and organization. All right, Caps. You're in a place right now where you're so fucking overwhelmed you can't see straight. And when you're overwhelmed, your mind tends to jump to conclusions no matter what you try to do, calm, put in it. I want you to notice that the colors of these two cards match. They match. Okay? So, Caps, the majority of your week is going to be this overwhelmed aspect. I know y'all would never ever think a Capricorn would be overwhelmed with anything. In other words, Caps, you take on too much shit. I can say that because I'm a Capricorn. We take on too much shit, Caps. Right now, you've taken on too much shit. You're overwhelmed. You're overwhelmed. So, you're getting burned out. That's where you're at this week, Caps. Your energy is in the dirt. You're getting burnt out. Here is the thing to look forward to, okay? So I know that I said on Saturday, do something you're good at. Guess what Caps are usually good at? Throwing shit away, cleaning shit out, tidying up, organization. So Caps, guess what? Throw the shit away Saturday. Throw the shit away this weekend. Spend the weekend throwing shit away. Getting rid of shit. Paring things down. Okay? It's going to be a good weekend for that, Caps. And y'all are already good at it. So, there you go. I'm just saying what I'm saying. I'm just saying what I'm saying, Caps. Okay? So, if you guys have a Capricorn in your life, just know that this week they're overwhelmed. Make sure you feed them. Make sure you water them. Make sure you put them to bed on time. Because we all know they're not going to do it themselves. When they get overwhelmed, they keep on going. Doesn't matter if they ate or not. Doesn't matter if they drank some water. Doesn't matter if they slept 2 hours. Caps, let people take care of you this week. Listen, okay? I'm mainly talking to myself here. Listen, Caps. This weekend is going to be a great weekend. The reason I pointed out the colors is notice that these two were the same. These are the overwhelm, etc. Look how different that is. See what I'm saying, Caps? Stones for Capricorns this week. Fluorite's going to be your friend, Caps. I know a lot of you guys were asking about my new pendant earlier. This is actually a huge piece of blue Tibetan fluorite that a wonderful, wonderful friend of mine sent me, Miss Angela Wilson. I don't know if she's in here or not, but she's got some amazing pieces in my shop. Hand wrapped like this. We will get them on the site in June. But, yeah. Fluorite's going to be your friend, Caps. Okay? All the fluorite for all the focus. What do you guys got going on this weekend? What you doing? I know we already talked about half of Texas being in my TikTok live there, but what about YouTube? What are y'all doing? I will be in Dallas at Texas Frightmare this weekend. It is Friday night, Saturday, and Sunday. Y'all, there are so many fucking celebrities at this event this weekend. It's almost insane. It's overwhelming. But a couple of my favorites are going to be there. Y'all ready? Miss Bonnie Aarons, the nun from The Conjuring, the crazy evil nun that everybody's afraid of. She's fantastic, by the way. I spent some time with her on the phone today. She will be there. I expect you guys to say hi. Say, hey, I'm a friend of Bodie's. I came to see you because she talks about you all the time. Bonnie's fantastic, y'all. I fucking love me some Bonnie. All right, so guess who else is going to be there? My other favorite, Mr. James Jude Courtney. I love me some James. And I love his little woman, Sarah. I shouldn't say it that way. But she's just a tiny little cute. She's just fuck cute. I love James and Sarah. So if you guys come to Texas, you come to Frightmare, and you go say hi to Bonnie, and you go say hi to James, yeah. Just do it. Just do it. They're fantastic. There's a ton of other celebrities going to be there too, y'all. But I might be all right. Are we ready, Aquarius? Yes? Yes? For those of you guys just joining, know that every Sunday, 8:30 Central, you have me right here for Zodiacs and Reiki. Okay? All right? Woo, Aquarius. You guys start off with the Morrigan, which is opposition, introspection, fate. Then you have luck and right timing. And then you have the cosmic womb, the divine feminine. There's nothing about your week, Aquarius, that's going to be calm. Just look at the colors. You go from green to oranges and yellows to white and blue. There's nothing going to be like calm and chillaxed about this week, Aquarius. But I say that, okay? Don't freak out. It's going to be in a good way. I have a feeling a lot of you Aquariuses have been kind of, let's say, lagging a little bit in the energetic department. It's like you're having to struggle and push yourself to get out of bed, to do the things, to go to work, to take a shower, to eat the food. I get it, man. Just like that. My computer is struggling to do the things. What? You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Apparently my computer is an Aquarius. You can't tell me that wasn't funny. You can't tell me that wasn't funny. All right. This is why I love live shit. All right. So, I'm just going to go ahead and turn that on so it thinks it's still going. All right. I digress. Aquarius. Y'all are going to be bouncing from one thing to another this week. There's going to be a lot of introspection. I'm going to tell you that. Not only is it going to be a lot of introspection, it's going to be looking at where you are in life right now. This last week, especially Friday, with the black moon, everybody had a mega dose of where are you in life right now? What you doing with your life? there's also a mega dose of pushing forward. So here's the thing, Aquarius. If you took the time this weekend to lay on your ass, Aquarius, if you called out of work, if you couldn't get out of bed, if you just hermited yourself in your house, good for you. Good for you. You needed it. And really, this goes for all of you, okay? Because I know that this energetic shift this weekend hit everybody hard. It hit me hard. If you took the time this weekend to just kind of be a bump on the fucking couch, it's exactly what needed to happen, okay? Okay? This week is going to be a huge reset for you, Aquarius. The first couple of days of this week is going to be kind of introspection, looking in, where you're going, why you're going there, etc. Then the middle of the week, you're going to find that you're in the right place at the right time repeatedly, to the point you're like, all right, this is getting a little freaky at this point. Being in the right place at the right time can look like something horrible. It can look like you're in the wrong place at the wrong time. And then later you look back and you're like, that happened for a reason. This is a good thing. Towards the weekend, Aquarius, you're going to feel the universe just going, just chill. Not only are you going to feel the nurturing aspect of the universe this weekend, Aquarius, but you're going to feel that way for other people. You're going to go from introspection to right place at the right time to being in a nurturing spot to where you can nurture other people. It's going to be overall a good week, Aquarius, okay? Just a lot of things, okay? Just a lot of things, all right? Stones for Aquarius. Whew. Early this week, say until Thursday, Carnelian's going to be your friend, Aquarius, okay? Because you need the help of that energy, that creativity, that passion, that drive. Now, Friday and this weekend, Aquarius, Amethyst, okay? I know I'm giving y'all two, but y'all have a crazy choppy week. Carnelian till about Thursday, Amethyst for the weekend. Got it? All right. Pisces. Where's all my wonderful little water Pisces signs at? All right, Pisces. Shit. If it's lagging over there on TikTok, know that I'm streaming right here live on YouTube this evening for y'all. Well, you can't make this shit up. Okay. All right. Okay. Pisces, y'all start off with the eternal servitor, the ancient wanderer. So this is hope and yearning and incompleteness. Then you guys have dances on one foot, which is the balancing act. And then, like I said, can't make this shit up. You guys also have the cosmic womb for this weekend. So y'all's weekend is going to be a lot like the Aquarius, but slightly different. Okay? Same, but still different. Pisces. Your week's not as choppy as the Aquarius. Okay? From now till, I'm going to say Friday, y'all are going to be kind of balancing yourself out. Now, let me talk to those of you that have a Pisces in your life first. Pisces, you just listen. Okay? Those of you guys that have a Pisces in your life, they're going to feel off kilter this week. They're going to feel like they're continually, like my words, they're continually trying to balance. They're continually trying to shift, to pivot, to be upright. Handle them carefully, okay? Pisces, y'all know what weeble wobbles are? I really date myself by asking that, but how many of y'all know what a weeble wobble is? Back in the day, back in the 80s, whenever we was young little bunkins, we had these toys called weeble wobbles. They were these little egg-shaped people. You could push them, and they would never fall over. Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down. Y'all don't know what that is? Go look it up. Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down. All right. That's what you're going to be this weekend, Pisces. You're weeble wobble. You're going to be doing this every which way, all over the place. But you're always balanced. You're always able to get yourself back right. Okay, Pisces? Now, it's not going to be a bad week overall. It's just crazy energy shifts for you, Pisces, okay? You're extra sensitive to other people's energy this week, Pisces. Just know that. This weekend, though, someone said Pepperidge Farm remembers. Y'all are funny as fuck this evening. I just want you to know that. All right, I digress. Pisces, y'all are going to have a weekend like the Aquarius, where you guys feel like nurturing other people, but you also feel the universe kind of nurturing you at the same time. You're going to look back at this week and go, oh my God, like the universe, this was happening, and then this happened to push me back up, and then this happened, and this happened to push me back up. So, don't stress about it this week, Pisces, okay? I know you're going to want to, because your little emotional water sign self is going to be ready to freak out when all of this shit happens. It'll be all right, okay? But here's the thing, Pisces. This is the stone I'm going to give y'all. There's Lost Connection on TikTok. Gotta love it. Here's the stone I'm going to give you, Pisces, okay? Anything black. Anything black that you're drawn to this week. Especially Shungite if you have it, Pisces. Not only does Shungite help protect from EMF radiation, it literally sucks the bad shit in and purifies it. Okay? Okay? Anything black. Because you need the protection from other people's energy. Okay? All right. That brings me to my Aries friends. Where's my Aries friends at? All right, Aries, we ready? Well, you can't make this shit up. All right, then. Okay. Aries, you guys also start off with the Morrigan. This is fate, introspection, opposition. I feel like I need to point out all the crows to you guys on this card. I don't know why, but somebody went, oh yeah. Just saying what I'm saying. Then you guys have the closing door, which is completion. This card always reminds me of the new Alice in Wonderland movies, and I don't know why. There's a couple cards in here that do. Then you guys have the Drifter, experiencing life as it comes. Aries. This is going to be a pretty powerful week for you, because this introspection that you've been going under the last, I'm going to say few days especially, it's going to continue a little bit over the next 2 days, 3 days possibly. With this introspection, you Aries, you're a cardinal sign. You're a lot like us Capricorns. You're a lot like Scorpios. In this introspection, you're going to go, you know what? I think I'm done. I'm done. There's going to be a lot of stuff this week, Aries, that you're done with. That you just decide you're just going to cut it off. I'm not doing this anymore. I don't want to talk to you no more. This is going to be a week where Aries cuts off a lot of things. Some of it's going to be your own behaviors. Some of it's going to be other people. Some of it's going to be situations, etc. Just know if you guys have an Aries in your life and they come home and they're like, I quit my fucking job. I didn't do this. I stopped doing this. They're just like, bam, 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 bam. They have to. They need to. Okay? Don't fault them for anything. They've done some introspection. They've decided that it's best if they cut ties and walk away. Okay? Now, Aries, this is going to happen up till probably Friday. After Friday, Saturday, Sunday, y'all are going to feel kind of adrift because y'all are going to go on a full-on Gallagher watermelon smashing rampage this week with cutting stuff off. Okay? So this weekend, you're going to kind of look around and go, I fucked up. You're going to think you fucked up. I'm letting you know right now, you didn't, Aquarius. Aquarius, that's a new one. Aries, you didn't. All of these things had to be ended this week. Do not beat yourself up over it. But know that this weekend, you're going to kind of feel adrift because you kind of cut a lot out this week. It's okay. Just go with the flow. I know that's hard sometimes, Aries, because you guys are a cardinal sign. You like to control things. You're in control of the flow. Just go with it. Okay? So, Aquarius, Aries, that was a new one. We should make a whole new zodiac sign like that. Anyway, we won't go there. I about said some other ones. All right. Aries. Stones for Aries. Obsidian. And if you have it, a rough piece of obsidian, such as a sharp pendant or a pendant that comes to a point, something like that. A ring with a point in it. Just don't cut yourself. But here's why I say that. Obsidian is fantastic for cutting ties. It's fantastic for cutting ties. If you have a raw piece of obsidian next to your bed is a great place for it this week. Okay, Aries? It'll help you slice some of those ties and help you feel good about it. All right? Yeah? Yeah? Well, okay then. Taurus had to have 2 cards. You know, I feel like that's right. I feel like things are a little backwards for you this week, Taurus. Let's find out what's going on here. Okay. So, Taurus, you pulled 2 cards off the top here. You pulled Dawn, the Red Shepherd, which is self-reflection. It's paying attention to everything that's come before. It's self-realization. What I find interesting is these 2 cards look so much fucking alike. Do they not? This is like 2 sides of the sword. On one side, you have all this introspection and this just reward. And I'm going to sneeze in just a second. Or not. Then over here, you have Arthur. This one right here is humility. It's also a little bit of self-realization. And it's humble. So on one side, you're beating the shit out of yourself. And on the other side, you know that you're fucking fantastic. I'm just saying what I'm saying, Taurus. It's going to be a week of you battling yourself, Taurus. It just is. So, those of you guys that have Tauruses in your life, let me tell you this. They're going to be locked in a crazy battle with themselves this week. Has nothing to do with you. Unless you started the battle. But, chances are you didn't. The Tauruses are going to be fighting themselves this week. They have an internal struggle going on this week. Now, Taurus, here's the thing about this. I'm not going to tell you to try not to do it. Because A, you're an earth sign, and B, you're stubborn. All earth signs are stubborn. We just are. You're stubborn. No one's going to talk you out of this week. You're going to feel fantastic one second and like you're a piece of shit the next. It just is, Taurus, okay? Something has to happen this week. Apparently, this is the catalyst for it. Now, here's the other card. Just let this internal struggle be a thing. Don't take it too far, Taurus. When you realize you're sliding one way or the other too hardcore, just kind of breathe. Just take a breath. Just step back for a minute, go take a hot shower, go outside, stick your feet in the dirt, whatever you need to do. Okay, Taurus? This is happening for a reason. Now, here's where the don't comes in. This is the spiritual narcolepsy card, Taurus. This is not a week to push forward spiritually. This is not a week for you to make all of these massive leaps and jumps. This is a week for you to be easy with yourself. We just had a big old geomagnetic storm. Cool. This is a week for you to be easy with yourself. Okay, Taurus? Don't be stressing about trying to make all these leaps and bounds forward with your spiritual self, because it's not going to happen. Okay? Stone for Taurus. Rose quartz. Rose quartz. Because you're going to be beating the shit out of yourself, and you're going to need that self-love. Okay? All right. Woo! Geminis? Where's my Geminis? It's Gemini season. Yeah? Gemini season. All right. Gemini's throwing cards. Okay. All right. Well, lots of ones in the cards. Geminis, the thing I'm going to point out to you are colors as well. Your first two cards are full of reds and yellows and oranges. And your last one is green. Complete night and day difference there. Opposite sides of the color wheel. I knew that was coming. I knew that was coming. All right. You ready, Geminis? Happy Gemini season. Happy birthday if you have a birthday this week. If you have a week this birthday. Words are my friends. Happy birthday, Geminis, if you have a birthday this week. All right. Geminis, you guys start off with Abaddon, which is corruption and malice and all those things, pestilence. Then you guys have a tidy house, clarity and organization. See what I mean about the colors and the number 1? So here's the thing, Geminis. You guys are going to have this interesting realization in the next day or so that, similar to the Aries, there's some things that need to go bye-bye. But different from the Aries in that a lot of this is stuff you either do, such as behaviors or habits, or it's stuff in or around your own house or work. Geminis, if you have taken on too much lately, or if you're looking around going, I have too much shit, this is the week that you throw it out. This is the week you make the trip to Goodwill and get the tax write-off. This is the week that you gift your niece or nephew or whoever all that shit in your closet you've been wanting to give away. This is the week that you tidy your physical space up. If you live with a Gemini, just know they may be throwing your shit away. If you won't pick it up, they're going to throw it away. All right? Just letting you know that's a thing. Just saying what I'm saying. But at work, Geminis, you guys are going to feel the need to pare some things down. You may do a full-on deep clean of your office. You may tell your boss, you know what? You're piling too much shit on me and I can't do all of this. Something. It's a physical pare down of things this week. Okay? This is going to last all week. All week, Gemini. What I love about this, though, is that this weekend, I'm really going to say probably Thursday, late Thursday, the rest of the weekend, you have this. This is the Moon Maiden and New Beginnings. And this is 41. Notice the other one. Notice the color shift. Part of why some of this shit has to be removed and thrown away or whatever it is, Gemini, is because physically it's tying you down. It's making you sick. It's causing you to not move forward in the way you need to move forward in some way. getting all of this shit gone leads to this amazing new beginning. This is a good week for this too. There's not much going on astrologically. You can set your mind to something and do the things. And then have an amazing new beginning this weekend. Okay, Gemini? So, Gemini. Stones for this week. I'm actually going to say fluorite, like the Capricorns, because you need that focus, you need the drive, you need to be able to do what you need to do to clear things out. Okay? So fluorite's going to be your friends, Gemini. I saw somebody ask me about my skincare routine. Well, in case you guys did not know, I am an esthetician. I have my license here in Oklahoma, have had for a long time. I also have super weird skin. I have combination skin. Some places decide that it wants to be super dry, you know, like the Sahara Desert. Other places are like a fucking swamp. So, I came up with some different sugar scrubs I use every day. I do not have them all on my site yet. They will be on there this week. I will also be coming out with some new ones over the next, I'm going to say, month, adding them to the site. All of my scrubs that I use are, you can eat them. You can eat them. They have a coconut oil base. They all have herbs in them, and they all have powdered stones in them. So, yes. I am that person that I walk around and I go, fill my face. I'm that person. I'm that person. I walk around petting my own face most of the time. Some of my mods, I know Sass has tried some of my sugar scrubs. She can attest to it. But I will have a lot of these with me at events I'll be at. I don't know how many I'll be bringing to Dallas because I don't have a lot of room. But I use the Rich Witch on the daily. Just saying what I'm saying. All right. Ready? Yes, you can eat powdered stone. I saw somebody say you can eat powdered stone. Absolutely. There's words. There's actually a lot of skincare, a lot of tonics, a lot of hair products, and so on that are starting to use powdered stones. Even though these are some mainstream companies and stuff that were, you know, poo-pooing on all the crystal stuff. Well, now it's cool. And now they're like, oh, shit, these things are actually good for things. Yeah, duh. So, everybody's jumping on the bandwagon. These are things I've been doing for a while. I've been making my own sugar scrubs, regular sugar and brown sugar, since, 2011. There are some stones that, yeah, you don't want to eat them. But, believe it or not, even malachite and pyrite is fantastic for the skin in small doses. Don't go just like putting a malachite paste on your face. But malachite in small doses on the skin is wonderful for its antioxidant properties for collagen. Just saying. Anyway, I digress. Are we ready? Are we ready? I don't even know who I'm on. I just drew cards and kept on blah, 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 blah. We just finished Gemini. That would mean it's my little Cancer babies. I don't know why I feel like I have to say it that way, but I do. My sweet little Cancer babies. All right. 4 apparently is your number. 4 apparently is your number. I'll show you why. Cancers, you guys start off with the matriarch words, which is rejection, but it's also choices and consequences. It's also nurturing and being in charge. Okay? Then you guys have the Moon Maiden, which is new beginnings. And notice this is the number 4, 41. And then you guys have the number 46, which is the Root Girl and the disowned self. Okay? So, here's the thing. Cancers. Y'all are going to have an interesting week, a little bit backwards from everybody else. Remember how, well, so far, everybody's had that week where they're letting go of shit or something else, and then the weekend, they're kind of like, oh, God, oh, it's time for me to heal. Okay. Well, yours is slightly different. While all these other people are cutting things off or getting rid of stuff or fighting with themselves, etc., you're the nurturer, Cancer. You're the nurturer. You're the fixer. You're the one that wants to just mother everybody. So you're also going to be very quick to point out other people's faults this week. Choices and consequences. So when somebody comes to you and they're like, oh my God, my life is falling apart. Oh my God. You're going to have to be tactful, Cancers, and not say, well, you dumb bitch, like I already told you, like you shouldn't have done this, but you did, and now you got this. You got to be tactful and just say, well, you know, maybe this isn't the right move for you. Maybe this would be better. Be tactful, Cancers, okay? Be tactful. You're going to hurt some feelings if you don't. But I will tell you guys this, and this is for you non-cancery Cancers, okay? Or non-Cancer people. If you need advice this week, if you need to know what to choose, if you need to know what to do, if you just need help this week, a Cancer is the one you need to call. Be prepared for them to maybe not be tactful, but a Cancer is the one you need to call because they are just tuned in this week until about Friday. So this week, if you need to talk to somebody, you need some advice, you need to find yourself a Cancer. Cancer, just know that people are going to tell you random shit this week out of nowhere. People are going to be calling you for advice. Sorry, not sorry. But you're also going to be in the grocery store and people are going to tell you their whole goddamn life story. And you're going to be like, I don't care. Thanks. But be tactful because apparently they feel this energy from you and they know you're a safe space and they know you know what to say. Okay? Part of the reason this needs to happen this week, Cancers, is this. There's going to be something, someone, some situation that somebody talks to you about this week that's going to really hit home with you. It's going to cause you to make a shift. It's going to cause you to change. That starts a new beginning for you, Cancers. It's like when you have somebody come in front of you and they tell you this deep problem and while you're giving advice, you go, oh, I'm doing that right now. That's what's going to happen this week, Cancers. One of these advice things, one of these situations, whatever it is going to trigger something in you this week, Cancers. Okay? And here's the thing. This weekend, Cancer, is going to be a little hard because you're going to feel a little discombobulated. You're going to feel a little disowned. You're not going to feel grounded like you are the first part of this week. So if you guys have Cancers in your life, just know they're going to have a fantastic week. And then this weekend, they're going to be like, I don't know what the fuck's wrong. I don't know what the fuck's wrong. I don't feel like myself. So, Cancers, you also need to be easy with yourself, but in a different way this weekend. You need to do things that ground you back to who you are this weekend, Cancers. Okay? Be around family. Be around friends. Be in places that make you feel like you. Okay? Also be careful. All of y'all. It's Memorial Day weekend. People get stupid. Be careful, okay? Don't make me come get none of y'all. I'm just saying, okay? So, Cancers. I'm going to say Labradorite for this week, okay? Because not only will it kind of help keep you on track, it will help you give the right advice to other people. All right? See you. That would bring me to my lovely little Leos. Yes, yes. All right, Leos. We ready? We ready? I'm excited for this weekend. I'm excited to be in Dallas this weekend. I'm excited to see all of y'all this weekend because apparently half of Texas watches me on TikTok. I'm stoked. I'm also thinking about doing some artwork this week. I don't know. I'm going to figure out what we're doing Wednesday night because everybody's asking for cord cutting, so I don't know. Well, all right. I have two of y'all. I have two Leos. One of y'all is a Virgo cusp, but I have two Leos. I have a feeling I'm going to be super proud of both of my Leos this week, and I'm going to be super proud of all you Leos this week. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? All right. Y'all start off with Danu, which is the mother of creation. This not only is creation energy, it's nurturing, it's growth, it's being grounded. Okay? Then you have skywriting, which is the fates. And then you have the eyes of the eagle, which is rising above the fray. Leos. There's going to be some things this week that pop up where normally you might pop off. Normally, you might tell somebody exactly where they can go with their bullshit. But for some reason, you don't. I can feel my sugar going down, so we had to get some boba. Leos, this is going to be a week where when some of these things happen, you're going to go, I feel like this is a test. And I feel like if I snap, something bad's going to happen. Your intuition is on point this week, Leos. On fucking point. Not only is it on point, but it's like you have this little voice in your head that goes, don't say that. They're going to call the popos. Don't go there. There's going to be a wreck down there. You're going to think it's your anxiety, Leos, but it's not. It's not. Okay? This is fate full on, pointing you where you need to go, where you should be, and how you need to get there. Okay, Leos? This is utterly fantastic for you because it means you're going to make the right choices. I think that it's probably going to get to the point where if you even attempt to make the wrong choice, it's going to hurt. Not like physically, but you know what I'm saying. You're going to start to do it and be like, God, I just can't. This week, you have the need to rise above the bullshit, Leos. What cracks me up about this is because, as I've said repeatedly, I have two of y'all. If there was a sign that was drama, it would be Leos. It would be Leos. Y'all know it. Y'all know it. And that's okay. Y'all love to be in the drama. Y'all love to know the shit. Y'all love to know the gossip. But this right here, this is a week where you stay above it. This tells me that you're super protected this week, Leos, and that makes me happy. A, because both my kids are Leos, but that makes me happy. So, just know this week, Leos, when all of that drama that you normally are all about starts to happen and you go, I don't think so, and you back out, I'm proud of you. The universe is protecting you. Okay? The other thing, Leos, is this. You're going to be the voice of reason to other people around you this week. As in, when you have somebody around you that's acting a fool, you're going to have the advice to go, man, I don't think you should do that. And they're really going to listen because you're normally the one that's like, yeah, do it. When you tell them, I don't think that's a good idea, it's going to have more weight to it than anything. Okay? So if you have a friend, family member, whatever, coworker around you this week, Leo, and you're like, I don't think you should do that, you need to speak up. Okay? You need to speak up. So, Leos. There's so many different stones that would be good for you this week. So I'm going to say this. Clear quartz. Clear quartz and whatever you feel you need to carry at any moment. If you need to switch 5 times throughout the day, do it. Okay? But clear quartz is going to be your friend. Clear quartz is an amplifier and it helps connect you to your intuition. Quartz is one of my favorite fucking stones. Okay? Gotcha? Now, where's my Virgos? Where's all the Virgo-y Virgos? Thank you guys for coming over to YouTube. Make sure that you guys like and subscribe. Like. And thank you guys for all the new followers, all the new subscribers. Makes me the happy. Wow, Virgos. Okay, y'all snuck an extra card in. You stubborn little Virgos. All right, Virgos. I'll let you slide this one time. Oh, gotcha. All right. Wow, you can't make that shit up. Y'all watch me shuffle and shuffle and shuffle these cards, and the 2 cards at the end are 60 and 61. Okay. All right. Virgos, you are the ageless, the light and the darkness. This is the healing card. This is inner knowledge. Here's one of the things about being an earth sign that sucks the most sometimes. Even though earth signs are stubborn, even though earth signs can hold a grudge like nobody's fucking business, earth signs are also very grounded. They are very grounding energy for other people, hence earth, grounding. Virgos, you have your healing cap on this week. You have your healing cap on this week. Because next you have gathering around the power of community. Notice the colors. Greens, yellows, healing colors, intelligence, happiness. Six is also a very big number for you this week. You have 26, 60, and 61. Virgos, you're super tuned in this week. You're super tuned into your own healing, to healing other people. You're super tuned into community, to other people. Now, all of that has a great aspect and a bad aspect. And I know you Virgos already thought about both sides of all of that. You already went, okay, that's really cool, and that sucks at the same time. So here's what I'm going to say. Use your power for good, Virgos. No, I'm just kidding, but I'm not. Virgos, take a lot of breaks this week. Because when you're in the healing chair, when you are dishing it out, it's going to ooze off of you no matter what this week, Virgos. Meaning you can literally just be walking in the fucking gas station and all the grounding and healing people. You're going to get worn out super fast this week, Virgos. Take breaks. Rest. Take naps. Make sure you get plenty of sleep. Make sure you're eating good this week. Make sure you're eating. Okay, Virgos? Because it's going to be a draining week. The other 2 cards that pop up here, this is why I said, okay, I'll let you slide. And then when I saw them, I went, oh, okay. Because the top card is this. This is Whale Song, and this is resonating. Underneath that is the Watcher's card, which is transpersonal. Notice the circle there on both of those. Just saying what I'm saying. Did you notice it? This is also 60 and 61. It came out in succession, which is weird. Because I shuffled the shit out of this deck. All this week, Virgos, when these things are happening, when some of this healing aspect is coming up, when you feel yourself getting drained, when you realize that you're grounding everybody in the fucking room and you don't even mean to do it, all these things, it's going to be a week of interesting epiphanies for you. It's going to be a week of interesting serendipity where you see where literally everything around you is connected, Virgos. You're going to be sitting there and thing after thing after thing after thing hits you like, oh my God, that is connected because of this is blah, 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 blah. It's going to kind of blow your mind a little bit this week, Virgos, repeatedly. Make sure that you yourself are really grounded this week, Virgos, okay? Because with these epiphanies, with healing and grounding everybody else, it's going to knock you down a bit. You have to ground this week, Virgos. In fact, I don't know that you can be overgrounded this week. I'm just letting you know. I don't think you can be overgrounded this week, Virgos. Ground yourself. If you have Virgos in your life, take them outside. Take them outside to play. Petrified wood is going to be the stone for you this week, Virgos. Or just wood. I know it's not a stone, but if you have a wooden bracelet, a wooden pendant, wooden earrings, whatever, wood or petrified wood is what you Virgos need to have on you at all times. Carry a big staff if you need to. Okay, Virgos? It's going to be an interesting week. So, do y'all remember that little thing called the Bodhiverse? Do y'all remember that? I've decided to bring it back in June. It won't be the live format like it was before. But what this will be a podcast. It'll be a video y'all can watch on YouTube. Y'all can listen to whenever you want. I have been compiling all kinds of video and photos and all kinds of things for months since December. And I've got everything ready. So we're going to have the Bodhiverse starting back up in June. Nice, cool format. Some interesting interviews. Some interesting places. Some interesting things. Just letting y'all know. I'm just letting y'all know. It's all like Donkey Kong. You ready? You ready for it? I don't know why, but that's been a thing this week. It's on like Donkey Kong. You're welcome. You're welcome. Libras. Where my little Libras at? All right, Libra-loos, you ready? Apparently numbers are a big thing this week. Almost every single sign I've been like, shit, here's all the fucking numbers. Libras, your number is 5. You have 53 and 58. Your number is 5. Libras, y'all also have the mother of creation. You have Danu. Now, yours is a little different. This is creation and ferocity in a different way than it has been for other signs. You then have the curiosity card. And yeah, that's a genie in there. That's a djinn. You don't trust them bitches, all right? I'm just kidding. And I'm not. And then you have the vanishing mirror, which is ego going blah. Notice the colors of these cards. So 5 is an interesting number. There are 5 points on the star. For those of you guys that don't know your witchery, pentacles and pentagrams have a star in them, a 5-pointed star. This is earth, wind, fire, and water, and the self. It's all of the elements encompassed. When it has a circle around it, those elements are protected. Okay? 5. 5 is a very important number. Libras. This is a week of, I'm trying to think of the right word. I almost said intense growth, but I don't think that's quite it. But it is. You're kind of turning a corner creation-wise this week, Libras. Whereas the Virgos are having epiphany after epiphany after epiphany, you are making your own epiphanies. And I hope that made sense. It's going to be a week where everything over the last couple years, you're just replaying in your head. Over and over and over and over. Not in a bad way, but processing it. There's going to be a lot of trauma processing this week. There's going to be a lot of letting go. There's going to be a lot of healing. There's going to be a lot of moving forward. There's going to be a lot of spiritual leaps, Libras. Because as you start letting go of some things, as you start healing, as you start moving forward from some of this trauma, you're going to get curious about other aspects. So Libras, when you're ready to fall down the rabbit hole about something this week, do it. Your spiritual advisor said, do it. Okay? Because this curiosity and this falling down the rabbit hole leads to more healing, leads to you leveling up this week a few times. So just know, if you have a Libra in your life, or if you have a lot of Libra placements, this is a good week to look at your birth chart, see where your Libra placements are, so you're going to know exactly what's going on. You're going to almost not recognize your adult self later this weekend, Libras. There's going to be a lot of shifts, a lot of changes, and a lot of just leveling up. A lot of leveling up. Okay? So, balance is key. I don't have to tell you, Libras, that. 5 is balance. 5 is the elements being balanced out. Now, that makes choosing a stone for you guys a little tough this week. I'm going to give you a couple because some of them can be a little bit harder to find, okay? So I'm probably going to give you 3. You don't have to have all 3. Now, if you have all 3, cool, but chances are you have one of these or you can find one of them, okay? The first one is going to be Apophyllite. Apophyllite comes in multiple colors. A lot of shops have white. Blue is a little harder to find, and green is in the middle. Apophyllite helps you connect your spiritual body and your physical body. Faden quartz is going to be the next one. Faden quartz is very similar in that it helps connect those two things together and helps solidify your path. And I'm also going to say Herkimer diamond. Herkimer diamond is a major healing stone. It helps to solidify all of the things that have been going on and help you heal from that trauma and move forward. Now, don't stress if you can't find all 3. Don't stress if you don't have all 3. Okay? But any one of those are going to help you, Libras. Okay? Any one of those. Just going to lose all the computers here. All right. That brings us to Scorpios. Where's all my little Scorpios? You know, here's the other thing that's really funny. I, in doing what I do, don't understand why some signs get such a bad rap. Geminis and Scorpios. Now, don't get me wrong. Most of the Scorpios that I have known are very passionate about what they care about. Their opinions are very strong. But same with Geminis. Same with Virgos. Same with Aries. Same with Cancer. Same with literally every sign. Every sign has their good. Every sign has their bad. So I don't understand sometimes why certain signs get a bad rap. Like I don't understand. You know what I mean? I don't get it. I love you, Scorpios. Well, all right then. You can't make this shit up. This card is 61. The next card is 16. Both have circles. You'll see what I mean in a minute. You can't. Sometimes the serendipity of things and things matching up. You would think it wouldn't surprise me at this point in my life or my career, but it does. On the daily. On the daily. Y'all will get to that point too. Because I had a phase, and every now and then I go through a phase where I'm like, nothing surprises me anymore. Well, I don't know if I can go back through that phase, but I went through that phase where I'm like, nothing surprises me anymore. Now I'm surprised repeatedly throughout the day. It's awesome. It's awesome. All right, Scorpios, here we go. Y'all start off with the Martyr. What's funny is that I gave that whole speech about how I feel like Scorpios are villainized without really any need or meaning. And this card was flat. Like, I didn't see that this was the Martyr card. Literally exactly what I was talking about. So that's funny. This is the first. You can't make this shit up. This is the first part. I'm going to say it repeatedly. Oh, you guys did hit 500,000 likes on TikTok. We'll discuss free classes in a moment. I love you guys. Thank you so much. So, Scorpios, y'all start off with the Martyr card, which is shame, restitution, and what Scorpios are fantastic at, which is honesty. And I didn't mean that smartassery. I meant that y'all are a little too blunt sometimes. But here's where it gets even better. Y'all have the number 61, which is whale song and resonating. And then you guys have 16, which has a circle in it too. And this is the empty well and time to replenish. Scorpios, first couple of days of this week, you guys are going to be on a little bit of a Scorpio pity party. All the bad shit always happens. Why is everything bad? First of all, change your words. But, just saying, it's going to be a little bit of a pity party with the Scorpios over the next couple of days. If y'all have Scorpios in your life, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. They're going to be pointing out beyond every single bad thing that happens. So, Scorpios, those of y'all watching are probably going to be like, I am not going to do that. And then over the next couple of days, in your head, you're going to be like, oh, God, that was terrible. Oh, God, that was terrible. Oh, God, that was terrible. Like, it's okay. Just watch what comes out of your face, okay? Because the rest of this week, and Scorpios, I really think this is only going to be like a Monday, Tuesday thing, okay? I don't think that it's going to be all week. In fact, I know it's not going to be all week. It's just going to be a couple of days. But here's the thing, Scorpios. This other part, the whale song, the resonating, and the empty well. The rest of this week, Scorpios, you're going to kind of be like the Libras. And that there's a lot of things that are going to resonate on a deep, deep level with you. On a deep level with you, Scorpios. If y'all have a Scorpio in your life, just know that the majority of this week, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, this weekend, they're going to be more quiet than normal. Probably to the point you're like, what's wrong? Did I fuck up? Like, because we all know when a Scorpio gets quiet, it's kind of like, oh God, did I fuck up? No. They're just kind of having their mind blown repeatedly with a lot of the resonating things that are going on. Scorpios, I'm not going to be surprised at all if the number 6 shows up for you repeatedly. If things come full circle a lot this week, if every little thing that happens resonates with you, if all this random stuff happens and pops up on your For You page or whatever it is that you're like, I don't even look at that shit, but bam, I needed to see that. Every little thing is going to resonate with you, Scorpios. Every little thing. Okay? So here's the thing. This weekend, Scorpios, you have to take some time for you. You have to. Because when we have any amount of time, especially multiple days, where things just hit us and resonate, we have to have time to process that. So, hopefully you have the weekend off, Scorpios. Enjoy your weekend. Relax. Go do something fun. Don't think about the world. Don't watch the news. You need to rest and replenish this week, Scorpios. This weekend. Okay? So this weekend is going to be one of those things where you are drained as fuck. Okay? Alright, Scorpios. Waters for Scorpios. I was looking at that. The sign in the water for Scorpio. Brain no work dumb. Okay. Stones for Scorpios. This is one I should have mentioned for Virgos too. Did I give Virgos a stone? For some reason, I don't remember. I don't think I gave Virgos a stone, did I? Prehnite's going to be your friend, Scorpios. Virgos, same. Virgos for the healing aspect for everybody else. Scorpio for you. Wood. Okay. Prehnite's going to be your friend. But Virgos, Prehnite as well. Okay? You're going to need that healing this week, Scorpios. You're going to need it. Plus, Prehnite has black tourmaline in it, which is protection. Okay? Whew. Come on, Sagittarius. Let's pick it back up here. Got real heavy real quick. I mean, don't get me wrong. And here's the way I look at things. Because as a Capricorn, I've given myself some really hard readings this year. And last year. And the year before. I look at it this way. Sometimes my ass needs the hard things to happen. Just saying what I'm saying. Well, the Morgan sure is showing up a lot this evening. Morgan, I'm so sorry. She's showing up a lot this evening. You ready, Sagittarius? You already know which card is first, don't you? The Morgan. This is opposition and introspection. Just saying what I'm saying. Then you have the Drifter, experiencing life as it comes. And then you have the Stranger card, which is curiosity. Notice the colors match pretty well. Seal. Sagittarius. You're going to have that disconnected week. You're going to have that discombobulated week where you feel like maybe everybody's talking about you because they're not talking to you. You're probably going to have your mind jump to a lot of conclusions when it doesn't need to. It's just going to be that week where you feel disconnected. You feel like you're floating somewhere up here around the bend. I don't know where it is. It's also going to be that week where you don't feel like you need to be in the middle of everything. Sagittariuses, y'all are a lot like the Leos, and y'all are not as much of the drama as the Leos, but y'all like to be the center of attention. Y'all like to be in the middle of the things. You like to run the show. This is going to be that week where you're kind of like, I don't know what's going on right now. You're like perpetually drunk this week, Sagittarius, without being drunk. You know, where you get to that good buzz point where you're kind of happy and you have no idea really what's going on around you. And then you're kind of like, I don't know how I'm getting home, but that's okay. You're like, it's kind of that chill happy about it. You know what I mean, Sagittarius? But even though it's just that kind of, let's just float through this week. Let's just do the things. Okay. Underneath is this current, Sagittarius, that you're going to have to watch out for. This is the one that has that little voice in here that plays off all your insecurities. That says, you know, you haven't heard from so-and-so in like 3 days. They must not like you anymore. You know, at work, your boss always used to give you praise all the time. And he hasn't said anything to you in like 3 hours. So you're getting fired. That little voice, y'all know exactly. Sagittarius, you know exactly. You probably have a name for that voice. That voice is going to pop up this week, Sagittarius. A lot. Do not listen to that little motherfucker, okay? Because that little fucking voice is going to have you so fucking twisted this week, Sagittarius. Stay in the happy buzz realm, okay? Don't stay in mean little shitty ass voice realm. Just kick that little fucker. Tell him to shut up. Don't listen to it. Stay in the happy buzzy realm, okay? Grounding is going to be a good thing for you this week, Sagittarius, okay? Because you are going to feel a little ungrounded. You are going to feel drunky McDrunkerson a little bit, okay? If you guys have Sagittariuses in your life and you notice that they kind of go from that, you know, goofy happy to like really in their own brain, pull them out. Seriously. Okay? Tell them not to be listening to the little fucking voice. Okay? They don't need to listen to it. So that little fucking voice is going to be the downfall for a good, just kind of coasty, floaty week, Sagittarius. Okay? Alright? Got me? So, I'm going to say black tourmaline's going to be your friend, Sagittarius. And if you want to throw some carnelian or some garnet in there, do so. Alright? Woo! And there we go. And there we go. Interesting zodiacs for this week. Here I was like, oh, we got a nice calm week. There ain't going to be no problems. Why y'all got to make problems? Why y'all got to make problems? Anyway, Sagittarius, you got this. All of y'all, you got this, okay? Y'all have your cheat sheet. Astrologically, nothing's going to go on until Saturday. I've already told y'all how to deal with that. The sun is acting a fucking fool this week, though. We have 2 massive sunspots that are turning this way. If y'all don't y'all don't follow. My inner Lurleen came out, and I apologize. If y'all don't follow Solar Weather Aware on TikTok, please do so. He is at the Solar Observatory in Hawaii. He posts daily videos about what's going on, sometimes multiple times a day. There are 2 main sunspots turning this way that are huge fucking mungus. Just keep an eye on them. There has been a ton of geomagnetic activity, a ton of solar flares, etc., meaning that the Schumann is going to be crazy this week, meaning people are going to be crazy. If you guys don't know about the Schumann, here's my little spiel. The Schumann is the frequency of the earth. When it fucks up, when it goes really high, it fucks with us. It's going to fuck with your energy a little bit this week. It's going to fuck with those who have an imbalance in their brain. So just know, people going to be a little crazy. Just be nice when they're being crazy and walk the fuck away. All right? Okay? Yeah? Yeah? All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and end YouTube over here. I'm glad that you guys jumped over here, hung out with me, heard your zodiacs for the week and all that things and stuff and shit. Yeah. I hope you guys have a good week. I'll see you next Sunday at 8:30 Central.